Well, yesterday we were still in position as of about 4 o'clock, and that was 3 kilometres offshore from the port of Tauranga in New Zealand. And at that time, the police managed to break free the activist who was chained to the anchor chain. Once they had done that, they were able to bring the ship carrying the palm kernel animal feed into the port of Tauranga. And once they were in the port, it took them quite a number of hours to then try and cut free the remaining activists who were actually up in the crane. So in total, by about 11 o'clock last night, we actually had all the activists were taken down by the police. And in total, 15 activists were arrested. All of them have been charged with essentially trespassing on a ship. New Zealand is one of the biggest importers now in the world of palm-based animal feed. That's making us very much implicated in the destruction of rainforests in Indonesia and Malaysia. The company driving all of this is Fonterra, the dairy giant of New Zealand, who have essentially got New Zealand dairy on an intensification path, which means that rather than being based on pasture grass, they now have to rely much more on supplemental feed. And rather than having local supplemental feed, they've decided to go and import it from rainforested areas of Malaysia and Indonesia. What we've now seen today is a protest of local people and people from the region who, like many people in New Zealand, are outraged that we are linked into rainforest destruction, and they've come down to show their opposition to that. Included in that are farmers as well, which is very significant. And some of the activists who have come have brought orangutan suits, and they're dressed up as orangutans to obviously bring in some of the other elements as well as the climate change impact in terms of the huge impact on the biodiversity. The orangutan may be extinct within 15 years if this rate of deforestation occurs, thanks to companies like Fonterra who keep bringing in more and more palm-based animal feed. The campaign is going to continue. This action has really brought to the fore the whole issue. I think most New Zealanders are now aware, and we've taken this to a very high political level with John Key, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. We are confident that the international media attention and obviously the media attention in New Zealand, plus the public support we've been getting and the farmer support significantly, is going to put the pressure on Fonterra and the politicians to act. This is an unsustainable practice of cutting down rainforest to provide animal feed for New Zealand dairy, and so we're confident that both Fonterra and the government will have to act very soon.